Today, let's talk about the homosexual relationship between women in ancient China. Unlike male homosexuality, which was sometimes a privilege of the elite class, women under the strict patriarchal system had no freedom to choose their partners, regardless of their social class. Having a romantic relationship with another woman was even more unthinkable. Even when female same-sex relationships did happen, they were often explained away as close female friendship or virtuous sisterhood, making the true nature of the relationship hard to discern. Chen Ajiao was emperor, Wu of Han's empress. She was proud, jealous, and crucially, she never had a son. When she learned her rival, consort Wei Zefu, was pregnant, her jealousy drove her to witchcraft. A female shaman named Chu Fu told the empress she could make the emperor love her again through rituals and potions. Pu Fu also cast curses on Wei Zefu. During this time, Qiu Fu dressed as a man and lived in the empress's palace. They were together constantly, like a married couple. In 130 BC, the witchcraft plot was discovered. Emperor Wu cracked down hard. The emperor was furious that his empress had been involved in a same-sex affair, which he saw as deeply shaming. He deposed Chen Ajiao. Trying to win him back, Ajiao paid a fortune for the poet, Sima Xiangru, to write the Lament of the Long Gate Palace. While the emperor admired the poem, it didn't change his mind. Chen Ajiao died heartbroken years later. Xue Susu was a famous courtesan and talented artist and poet in the Ming Dynasty. She once got an offer of marriage and freedom from a Miao chieftain, Prince Lu Mu, but she rejected. Later in Pingqing, she met another courtesan, Shun Xiuyu. They became very close. Due to similar experiences, they always understood each other. Deep affection started to grow between them. Susu found herself completely drawn to Xiuyu, even losing interest in men. Their relationship became physical. Once, a maid caught them together in bed, disheveled, and was shocked. But the couple didn't care about gossip. People noticed their intense bond, seeing them hold hands and go out together, and started calling them a little couple, which they accepted. Heard of their affair, the rejected Prince Lu Mu was angry. He had them surrounded and accused of crimes. Xiuyu could have escaped alone but refused to leave Susu. She gave Susu her sword, urging her to flee. Susu refused to leave Xiuyu. To force Susu to escape, Xiuyu hanged herself with a length of white silk. Seeing her love dead, Susu stabbed herself with the dagger. They died together, true to their vow. In Jin Dynasty, there was a very beautiful woman, Alahu. She was living a hard life. Her first two husbands died in wars. In 1149, after usurping the throne, Emperor Wanyan Liang took her by force into his harem, making her consort Xiao. Alihu loved to drink, often getting very drunk. The emperor told her to stop, but she didn't, and soon fell out of favor. Lonely in 1150, she started a relationship with her mate, Shengge. The emperor had a habit of making maids dress as boys, calling them fake lads. Shengge looked handsome in male clothes and was always with Alihu. Their closeness turned physical in the lonely palace. A cook Xin Yang saw them together. Thinking Shengge was a man, she reported Alihu to the emperor. The emperor knew Shengge was a woman. He'd slept with her, so he wasn't concerned, but warned Alihu to behave and not hold a grudge. Humiliated, Alihu was furious at San Yang. When the emperor went hunting, she called Sani Yinyin and had Shengge strangle her with silk. San Yang's death angered the emperor, who sentenced Alihu to death. However, it was the crown prince's birth month, a time avoiding bloodshed, and the empress pleaded for mercy. So Alihu was spared. Shengge, knowing she was doomed for killing San Yang, poisoned herself. Alihu, genuinely grieving for Shengge, cried uncontrollably. She became distraught and stopped eating. The emperor was enraged she'd starve herself over a woman. Ignoring the empress's pleas, he sent Alihu white silk to hang herself. She died in her 30s. Chen Yun was the cousin and wife of the famous Qing dynasty scholar Shen Fu. They grew up together and had a very loving, supportive marriage. Chen Yun was unconventional for her time. Unlike most women who loved jewels, she treasured old books, paintings, and interesting stones. At that time, there were strict social rules against women. Supported by Shen Fu, she studied avidly, pursued her interests, went out with Shen Fu, even in men's clothes, and drank with friends. One day, introduced by Shen Fu's friend, Chen Yun met Han Yun, a 16-year-old singing girl. They hit it off immediately, strolling hand in hand, very close. Chen Yun discussed with Shen Fu taking Han Yun as his concubine and proposed becoming sworn sisters with her. Shen Fu hadn't planned on a concubine because they already had children. But Chen Yun pushed for it enthusiastically, insisting Han Yun move in. Every time Han Yun visited, Chen Yun would pull her into a private room for a long time, emerging hand in hand, looking shy. After meeting Han Yun, Chen Yun talked about her constantly. But before the arrangement could be finalized, a powerful man married Han Yuan. Chen Yun felt deeply betrayed by Han Yun, exclaiming, "I never thought Han Yuan would betray me." The heartbreak triggered a hemorrhage, and she died consumed by grief and anxiety. These are some of the well-known lesbian stories in ancient China. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. See you next time.